In this episode of Vroom Reacts, Doomfist joins my team, and Doomfist with a side of salt, and we're starting right now. Hey, how are you? I am Vroom, and on this channel I post fresh Overwatch reaction videos for you every day. If you want to get notified of new uploads, you can Vroomscribe to the channel by clicking the button below this video. Oh, yeah, it's Soldier 76 after his nerf. Yeah.
Marked by the dragon.
Marked by the dragon, like sensitivity and so. Wrong spray. Ah! He died.
Attack the objective.
Okay, half an hour later, they did something. Raid.
I need help.
I need help. I need healing. And really.
Don't give up. You can still win.
Yes, we can. Ice cream. Okay. He has some problems with his nostrils. It's like Unreal Tournament gun. They're getting old.
Don't give up.
These things are really getting old. There he is, Doomfist. From the top of the mountain. Everybody is petrified. And now what? Oh, the music now. Ran out of batteries in the meantime. What the? Okay. Pew pew. Use something like that. Sweet. That's what happens when you try to play Doomfist as a ranged hero. He's not Terry Crews? Why?
He's not Terry
Why
Crews.
not?
He's not.
I mean, he doesn't. Terry Crews doesn't have the accent.
He's not Terry Crews.
I mean, he is black and all these things. Well, he doesn't have the accent.
Isn't he Terry Crews?
Not the nationality.
He should be Terry Crews. Why didn't they let Terry Crews voice this character?
What I just said. That's why they didn't let Terry Crews voice this character.
He should be Terry Crews. Why isn't he Terry Crews? He should.
We already have 2 Americans in the game.
Doomfist side assault.
We don't need this kind of hero. We need something, at least they thought probably, we need something more African.
So, Doomfist is out, and he's not Terry Crews. And he's another DPS, which is just fucking
but he's a combo DPS.
Because that's what we needed. Now, why is it bad that he's DPS? Well, for starters, DPS has the most characters out of any role.
And?
On top of that, he is very ability-based. And tagging him as DPS and throwing him to the left side is going to invite shitters to play him, thinking that they can carry his DPS.
The games.
Which, spoilers, they can't. You know what's
can't.
better than a DPS main? Literally anything.
Oh, really? Anything?
But on top of that, he's just boring. His character design is dull as fuck.
Oh, wow.
He's literally African with a giant fist. Why are these here? Why are his toes out? Why is the left nipple always hanging out?
Why is the left nipple?
Jeffers, what
Maybe
is your
he has an obsession
with the left nipple? I strongly believe that Mr. Kaplan has a left nipple fetish. Right one? Disgusting.
Yes, but the left one.
Left one? Diamonds. Hell, even the robot skin has a nipple. Like, why cover only one of them? And why cover the one that doesn't have your heart behind it? On top of a boring design, you've got a boring voice to match. And not even doing the whole, I wanted Terry Crews, because I get it. 95% of the people wanted him to say power when he punched, and that's great. But God forbid you view Terry Crews as an actor and appreciate his range from various different roles he's done, but nah, he's just a meme. He only does the fucking Old Spice whatever. But even not factoring him in at all, it's just blah. Just done to death. War makes change. Power is strength. Stoic, dull, monotone moron character. Hell, the dude throws a punch that supposedly levels skyscrapers, and the most he can muster is a low-budget porno drone after whipping that out. All his emotes and voice lines are either just, haha, fighting game cause punch, or intimidating war match.
It is.
It's just, it's stale.
Really?
Every part of him seems to be oozing diversity points, which is dumb. We already have the African tribal character who's made by a little African girl. If you're going for diversity points, how about we get a spicy Italiano Omnic that attacks people by whipping them with a giant spaghetti noodle and tosses sauce on them to blind them? Now that's some pandering I can get behind.
Italian spaghetti.
As Linguini, you're the Italiano Omnic. Oh, wait. As Doomfist, you're the Mr. to Fister, the punch to upchuck their lunch, and apparently the new face of Talon's higher-ups.
Okay, we have some Russian.
Team. The new leader of Talon's downtown and fucking everybody up.
He's hitting them hard.
No, I'm not. I'm right here.
Why are you here?
I don't know. I was bored.
Yeah.
Not really sure what Talon's really...
Sad moments.
Like, I know we hate Overwatch, but...
Not you. Doomfist.
Doomfist? That fucking chump? Come on. He got jailed. How is he a leader?
Well, I mean, you cut off the head of the snake and...
How about I shoot the head off of your dick?
We need to deploy every available agent if we're gonna take him down.
Oh, come on. You guys maybe pick 1 or 2 people to counter me. What does this chump have that I don't?
The Doomfist.
Yeah, but he doesn't even wear a scary mask.
Yeah, he doesn't wear a scary mask.
Because he has the Doomfist.
He doesn't need a scary mask.
Where is his big black cloak?
He doesn't
Come on
need
now.
it.
What's scarier than a big black cloak?
A Torbjorn.
Alright. If you guys want to think he's the leader, whatever. All that matters is I know I'm the leader.
This just in. Doomfist, the new leader of Talon, is downtown
He got
and punching everybody's shit in.
Oh, son of a... Despite the animated short, Doomfist is actually a fucking pushover. Tracer kicks his shit in, as does any decent ranged character. Sombras can shut him down for a few seconds, as the big boy needs his abilities if he wants to deal
Sombra is a hard counter
now,
for him,
despite
like
being
literally
having
nothing
very
he can
heavy
do.
hitting abilities, you should not play him as a dive character. If you jump in first, sure, you might smack someone, but more often than not, you will be fucking
people
stomped.
who are by
His
themselves.
abilities are his damage and his getaways, so using them to kill someone means you are now fuckaroni.
Unless
Doomfist
you have
goes passive as he gains a shield for every ability he hits. Sounds great, right? Well, it's alright. No matter how much damage you deal, you always get the same amount, so a tiny love tap will shield the same amount as a full-blown Fistorama. The ability does stack, allowing him to get a max of 400 HP, and it gives a shield for every enemy hit. However, the only multi-hitting thing ability seems to be his E and his ult. So earlier we talked about his dumb design, and contributing to that is his dumb primary fire.
Yeah, that primary fire is kind of...
something. I don't know, you just kind of fist broken nails at people all shotgun-like. The bullets
I don't know
travel
why,
slowly,
but
forcing you to shoot more so where enemies are going to be rather than where they are, if you're anything other than up in their face. If you are up in their face, these things kind of hurt. Being able to drop squishies akin to the Reaper Deep himself, it's almost useless to try and use it from afar or even a medium range, as the drop-off is pretty heavy, but the main source of damage is in fact your Doomfist. That's the name of the dude. Oh, Scott, lay it on me.
Yes,
lay those sick, nasty fisting jokes that literally everyone playing him makes non-stop.
No? No
Your
jokes?
punch is the big battler for this crew. Holding down the right click starts a charge, and releasing it sends you flying forward like a hyperspeed Reinhardt charge with no control over where you go, other than
more damage.
Hell, it doesn't even let you fall if you use it in the air or off a ledge. So if you think you're gonna release the charge and slide down and smack someone, nope. You'll go over the enemy's heads, just like most of my jokes go over my viewers. What you want to be trying to do with this ability is 8-ball those bastards straight into a wall.
That does a lot of damage.
When you hit an enemy with this ability, it sends them flying backwards, as a punch often does. If the enemy flies back and collides with a wall, bazam!
That's a one-shot damage.
The damage, of course, increasing for the initial hit and collision based on your charge.
If you're a Tracer and get hit by that and
a pretty decent getaway.
It's like,
peeps can still collide with walls if you hit them midair. On top of those done-to-death jokes, I'm sure we got those people calling his shift Shoryuken.
Shoryuken.
Nope. Fuck that.
No.
Have a
Tiger uppercut.
knocks up foes and sends you up with them. It damages a bit, but nothing too amazing. After reaching peak height, you'll float for a little bit, allowing you to better aim or assess your situation. It does give a mini stun as well to any foes it hits, which generally gives you the advantage. The ability can be used on its own to gain height or to dodge moves, but most of the time you'll probably just be using it to set up the slam jam. The slam jam makes him jump forward and slam the ground, causing a rupture that's basically a mini Rhine ult. It goes out and it cone, and instead of knocking enemies down, it bounces them up. It's not a stun, more of a disruption.
Yeah, but it bounces them up, but then you can do something.
They can still move. It's
you can
basically
bounce
like
them up,
they just
and
did
then
a
you
tiny
can
hop.
prepare
But
your shots, or you can prepare something else.
Punch or uppercut.
It's really good.
When used on the ground, he'll simply leap forward and hit
Kinda
the ground. You are able to turn 2 while leaping to change the cone. It's difficult to actually hit an enemy right in front of you with it unless you aim directly at the ground, and even then it's meh. The cone isn't that huge after all, and the damage does scale with how far he's traveled. What's a bit odd is you need to be aiming at the ground to use this ability. Aiming up or at a wall won't even activate the ability. In the air, it will display a reticle showing exactly where you'll land and attack if you don't move post key press.
And
this reticle shows
most
up after
interesting
using the
thing
uppercut
is,
or jumping off a
if you
ledge.
use
A simple
that
hop
skill,
will bring it up. It is possible to sort of climb with this and can cover a good distance if you're airborne too. The number in the middle just shows how much damage you're going to be doing or dealt. But if you really want to bring it down, just try his ult out for size. His meaty strike causes him to fly up in the air, removing him from the map, meaning nothing can get to him. While he's up there, Doomfist
and then everybody goes
doesn't exist in the game. Teammates can't heal or boost him, enemies can't hit him, he's just
invincible. He's Doomfist, that's why Doomfist.
After casting, you will get a targeting reticle you can move around. You can also choose to zoom out to get a better view of the AoE. It also helps you climb ledges sometimes. Even though you're coming from the sky, it seems to want to keep you as low on the ground as possible. People closer to the middle take the most damage, and obviously the further away from the meat, the less damage they take. Keep in mind you are a very easy target to anyone outside the AoE when you drop down. Doomfist is definitely a unique fighter.
Get out of
even
that
as I release this, I feel I have a lot
and
to
then
learn
you
with
just
his
massacre them all.
He feels like he probably should have gotten some tweaks and probably been a defense character, because as it stands for me, it seems like he's more of a pick DPS, focusing on a quick 1v1 and then very heavily relying on his teammates, especially compared to other offense characters. I don't believe he's bad, but he just feels a bit odd.
Yeah,
but his kit is pretty fun to play
synergy is a little bit weird between the
how he
skills.
develops and how more skilled players use him.
I guess he'll get...
Seriously, why the fuck does he not use his Doomfist to melee?
Don't know. That's a very, very justified question. Anyway, please give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you think about Doomfist in the comments below. Also, Vroomscribe to the channel for fresh daily Overwatch reaction videos. See you in the next episode of Vroom Reacts.